an important decision. Do I want to leave my last impression up to this guy? Or how about even this guy?
No freaking way!
I've got standards, even if I am dead. I have to say, my husband absolutely did not want me making this video. He thinks just talking about this stuff is going to put some kind of bad juju out there in the universe. But number one, I think it's a really important one. And number two, I wanted to prevent this situation from happening to you. Goes a little something like this.
Oh, hell no. They did not just put me in that.
And if talking about dying or death or anything like that caused people to be on some kind of fast track right into the box, we'd have a big problem in this world. We'd have a lot of people that would have fallen into that fate. And when is the last time you knew somebody talking about that the next day they were gone? Exactly. And if this was the case, my daughter and her friends would all be gone right now because their new thing is using this expression, I'm dead on the floor. And what that means, usually they'll go out to a meal and they'll text us with this picture of all the food that they're eating. And they're like,
I'm dead on the floor. It's so good.
That's what they're talking about. That what they did or what they had was so unbelievable that the expressions come about, I'm dead on the floor. So my point is, they're all still around and they use that expression all the time. All right, now that we got all those superstitions and heebie-jeebies out of the way, let's first address the elephant in the room. You're like, is there another one? Because I thought we just did. Okay, this elephant is no one ever wants to talk about dying. We all ignore it like it's never going to happen. But let's be honest again here. When is the last time you've ever known anyone that's gotten out of it? Okay, so rather than leaving this pretty important decision on what your last outfit's gonna be in the hands of people who may have no clue, okay? No clue what you would have wanted. They may be putting you in a fancy party dress and you're like, oh hell no, I wanna be comfortable. But no one knew that. Let's talk for a minute and you can still pretend like we're talking about someone else. It's totally not you. Just consider our options on what you might want to decide to pick for your last impression extravaganza and what to do with this selected outfit. So traditionally, most of the time, at least in my experience, you see people that are buried in something more formal, right? Either they picked out or their family picked out something in their closet, or they went and bought them something that was more on the dressier, kind of formal side. But I know I've been reading some articles. Yeah, actually articles about this to prepare for this video, believe it or not, on a couple of funeral home websites where they're talking about what people are doing nowadays. They're saying that people are tending more and more, little by little, to get away from all of that formal stuff, and that people are being buried in things that kind of would make more sense for them in their everyday lives. They don't want to be put in something that they would never actually wear when they were alive. I think even for myself, I would want to do formal. I want them to look at me and go, yep, that totally looks like her. Instead of,
Dang, that's like the best she's ever looked.
and I had to be dead to get that compliment. You know, I did not plan a red dress for this video. Like it just happened. So speaking of this cool red dress, you know what else is really cool and red? The subscribe button. Come on now, give my channel a chance. If after like 3 weeks or so, you're not liking it, hit that little button again and it will unsubscribe you. You literally have nothing to lose. So all to say, it seems like picking out something that really makes sense to you is definitely more of the way things are going over time. Maybe COVID changed things, you know? We all got very casual, way more casual than we ever did before COVID. So maybe this is kind of changing things kind of at the end of the life situation too. Who knew? Now, there is one thing to be said that I had no clue of until I was doing this little research. If you're going to be cremated, you might want to do your family a little favor because they're not going to allow any metal in the cremation chamber, okay? So if you're looking to wear your leather chaps with spikes and chains all over them, I know what you're thinking, okay? You might not want to do that because they'll be a little hard to get off before you know you're going in the fire. And for me, that was a little surprising because I'm thinking, no jean jacket with my outfit? What am I going to do? So no belts, no metal grommets, no jean jackets. Okay, but you know what? If you gotta wear the metal, you gotta wear the metal. They could probably always try to remove all that before everything went down anyway. So just keep that in mind if you're deciding that you're gonna be cremated. With that being said, how do we even start? Like, do we go up in our closet and be like,
I think I'm just going to pick out my funeral outfit today.
no, here's the thing. If you kind of take a minute or so to think about this, you may actually have your say involved in what you do wear for that last impression. And it will make it a little bit easier on your loved ones who don't have to be like, I don't know, would she would have wanted that? I'm not really sure she liked that color. Oh, this way, everybody knows what it was that you wanted to wear. So for me, I'd go up in my closet. I'm looking at my clothes and I'm thinking, okay, I can see myself doing this dress right now. Now, that would be if something happened to me sooner than later, okay? So you may have to kind of pick something out, have it in your mind. Maybe you even tag it somehow so that there's no question, okay? If something happened to you, which it won't, okay? We're all gonna live till we're like 99. So don't worry about it, but like just to be prepared. And then once you kind of have something picked out, and you've either marked it or you told somebody about it, what could be a good idea is to maybe once a year or so go back in that closet, see if you still agree with that outfit. And if you don't, pick something else out. Now, if you really want to go fancy pants, okay, then you go out shopping and you buy yourself some fantastic outfit that maybe you only wear for that. For me, that just doesn't seem practical because I don't want to be formal. I don't want to waste a bunch of money on something that people will see once and then that's it, kind of like a wedding dress, right? But yeah, I would just rather pick something that I like and I'm comfortable with and I feel cute in and it looks like me. More importantly, right? My point in making this type of video, besides having a little fun with it, is to really just take a second to start thinking about a plan. Because as much as we all want to think it's never going to happen to us, it's always just for other people, it is going to happen at some point, like way down the road. But it's a good idea that if you want to say, you might want to start thinking about that. To me, I think it's kind of a better option than to leave it up to people who are going to be like,
I have no clue.
They're guessing at what you might have liked, or they're picking out something that they would like to see you in, but you would have been like, oh, I do not like that. What if my family decided to play a sick joke on me, okay, and picked out a pair of capri pants and a cold shoulder top? What am I going to do about it at that point? So do you see where I'm going with this? Just like how first impressions are really important, we've heard that our whole lives. So are the last. And this is your final chance to pick out and wear that great outfit that you're gonna love, even though you won't even know it. I'm betting you're thinking in your mind right now, what would you be picking, Angela? Well, you know what? Let's go up in my closet because I was just looking the other day and I'm like, I kind of think I might pick this. All right, ladies, come on. We're going up in my closet. Bye, Benny. There he is. All right, here we are. So let me show you what I'm thinking. Okay, I am actually kind of wondering about this little mama right here. I love this dress right now. And I'm thinking I would put on a jean jacket with that. Nice little long necklace here. Maybe even these earrings, that I got people that hate out there. Yeah, put it right with that outfit. I'm thinking that's good. Obviously, that's not the fanciest outfit, okay? But that says me. Did you see how easy that was? Easy peasy. All right, my beautiful ladies, thanks so much for indulging in this kind of weird topic with me, but hopefully we went out about it in a way that didn't make you leave this video depressed and like,
oh my God, okay?
Until next time, stay beautiful on the inside and out.